Next episode.
RWBY Chibi.
Fight!
Yes! And that's how you do it. Alright, we're all tied up. Time to find out who the real winner is. You know, when this is all over, maybe I could teach you a couple combos. Let you learn from the real master. Why? What did I say? Blake is not a chew toy.
Ready.
Huh?
Legit, I get pissed off like that in fighting games, especially fighting games, dude. They just, that's why I rarely play Mortal Kombat anymore. They just really piss me off nowadays. I mean, online, just never mind. And I haven't even tried Street Fighter 5 yet. Don't just. So cute. Huh.
Look at me. I use dust. I have a cool semblance. Life is so easy. Look at me. I use dust. I deserve it.
What's this? Another cat toy?
I felt bad about the other day, so I got you a little something.
Aw.
You didn't have to do that. Yang, this is so sweet.
I hope you like it. I wasn't sure if it was your style or not.
This is so cute.
It's perfect.
Hopefully it's big enough?
God, it's so adorable.
Yang, I love it.
Whew. Okay, I'm glad. I almost got you a veil press, but then I remembered Weiss is more into coffee, and you're more into tea. And so when I saw that tea set, I
She likes the
knew I had
she
to
likes the
get it
box.
for you.
And earlier she was saying, "Oh, what is this? Another cat prank present thing?" She gets in the box because every cat loves boxes, and there's actually a scientific reason why and all that. But that's kind of funny. And you just notice the little animation. She's wiggling her booty just to get. It's adorable. I really love the animations, the way their eye movements and everything else. It just looks really good. I think it's a bit better than the original animation from the original series. I mean, that's just my opinion, though. So, oh Jesus! When you see her, when she looks at you with those red eyes, that's your signal to run. That's the part where you run away. This sounds like something out of Pokemon, actually, or Undertale. Oh, I did not attend RTX 2016 today. Not today. This year. Not sure today. Like right now in friggin' August. Sure, yeah. I really want to go to RTX someday. I really do. I went to Anime Expo instead, so but maybe someday I will go to RTX. I'm not too sure, but I live here in California, and going over to Texas, I know it's a lot of money, and I'm not the kind of guy that makes quite a lot of money in one day and all that. And ironically, I get all this stuff. This is just because I work hard and dedicate my life to some things, and then move on to the next goal and all that. So I'm not quite consistent when it makes money. So I'm not privileged. Don't you ever use that P word in front of me. Moving on. Hey. Hey, RWBY girls cosplaying as themselves. That's great. The only thing I usually cosplay is whenever I go to Anime Expo is usually Max Payne for Max Payne 3. And I do pretty well at it too, actually.
Great costume party, sis.
Speaking of cosplaying, that's good.
Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
Well, one of us is gonna have to change.
Like it hot.
Jesus.
Ah!
Her smile is just adorable. Ah! That's cute. So it's true that faunists like her actually have 4 ears. Normal ears, and I'm assuming these are like ultra sound wave ears or something like that, that picks up like even small little things. A little story that happened back in Anime Expo when they talking about ear picking. I was over at one of the booths where they had a VR girl or something like that. It's something for the Oculus Rift and all that. They had me sit down, put these friggin' big ass goggles on, you sit there with this Oculus Rift on your face and all that, trying to give you brain cancer. That's a joke. I'm just kidding about that. So that's a terrible joke in poor taste. I apologize. They sit me there and they had this virtual girl come up to me, and I swear to God, she wanted something out of me, and let's say it was kind of intimate. Just. We're gonna edit that out. Yeah, and there was this virtual girl, and I had the option of either calling 911 or talking to her why the hell she was in my room and all that. Obviously, I talked to her, and man, did she get really intimate. The second one that had to do with using just regular smartphones. Where the hell's my phone anyways? It's about getting yourself a very good smartphone like these right here. And it was basically, they had you with the smartphone attached to your face and all that. And I can't remember what the hell it's called. Nekusama's ear cleaning thingamajig, and apparently what you do is there's this virtual girl where you lay down and clean your ears and all that, and it's kind of interesting, but I think I hit a glitch or something like that because she was breathing very heavily on me when I was laying down, like, and I was like, hey girl, did I trigger something nearby? Did I turn you on just by sitting on you and all that? She was just cleaning my ears, and it was kind of weird and all that. The girl instructing me, though, there was this chick who was instructing me on all this. She actually wore this kimono and all that, and I spoke to her a bit in Japanese since I can speak very little Japanese and all that, and we just had a nice little conversation about it. So while she was doing her job and all that, there wasn't that much of a line, so I just talked to her, and damn it, I should have gotten her number. She looked good in a kimono and all that, so that's just me being me though and all. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to tell that story about where I got my ears virtually cleaned by a virtual girl. So moving on. It was an interesting experience. Talking to the girl in the kimono, I mean, you know what I mean. Don't.
Did you take my notebook? Oh, here it is. Never mind.
Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up, Ruby. But if you do, it's gonna fall, isn't it? God. I feel the same way. I feel her pain. I feel her anger. Nice. Nicely done. Ruby. She's still sore about the. She's still sore about the castle building thing.
Ruby Rose,
This music.
I have tolerated your foolishness for too long.
The western.
The foolishness you've tolerated compares not to the foolishness in which you fooled.
What?
What?
My words
Okay,
exactly.
Let's fight.
This is why. Clint Eastwood would be so proud. He'd actually be blushing as he watched this. Out of the cuteness and all that. I'm sorry. I had to see that little animation of Y just drifting off like a tumbleweed and all. It's just. Little squeaky noise with that. So.
So I said, now that's a katana.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry. That's okay.
A black animated chibi.
Anyway, where was I?
Okay, hold
Something
on.
about katanas.
Did that guy didn't look right, right? Like he was covered in shadows.
Oh my gosh, thank you! I thought I was the only one.
No, I see them everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, most of them never talk to us.
It's weird, right?
It is super weird.
And have you noticed that some of them kind of look like us? Hi.
Super weird.
I kind of wonder if they're actually making fun of themselves because they understood that being a flaw in the very first volume. Because that's one of the problems I had with Volume 1 was that they had the extras covered all in blackness, shadow. They were like little CGI silhouettes or whatever. I think they were poking fun at their own flaw for that. So, and I appreciate it when a show does that to themselves and all that. So, golf clap, bravo, bravo. Next. RWBY Chibi! So graceful, so elegant, so clean.
Oh, right?
You know, it's funny because I kind of understand exactly how they feel because when I was a kid, whenever my mom got out the vacuum cleaner, it scared the living shit out of me. That thing always scared me whenever she brought it out and turned it on. That thing made that god-awful, monstrous, barbaric noise. I remember as a kid, I always told myself that if I stayed on the floor, that thing would actually eat my feet, as Lewis Black would say. No, seriously, check it out.
Or better yet, what you really should hunt is like something like a
Vacuum.
something that can eat your feet.
So that vacuum always scared the hell out of me, so I know exactly how they feel. I kind of grew out of that, though, because I'm used to loud noises all the time now. Especially loud music and rock and all that.
Ugh, Oobleck is the worst.
I like Oobleck, though.
Not as bad as Professor Peach.
I like her.
Yeah, but she's not around very often.
Who's Professor Peach? Do I know who's Professor Peach? Have I met Professor Peach? Bro, I'm tripping on all these characters, these characters in these. You see, this is one of my main problems with animes, is that there's just so many extras that I need to keep them in mind and all that. So, that's one of my problems with Bleach. There was just so many characters, and that's why I kind of stopped watching after a while. So, you know, after the first arc. So that was a good arc too, by the way. But yeah, like, I know I should be reading the wiki and all that, but come on, I got a life and all that. So, by the way, those of you who explained to me all this stuff, thank you very much. I do appreciate it and all that. Keep the explanations coming in. Recommend me some stuff to read or whatever, and I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh. No capes. No capes. Oh, wait, that's Camp.
Crazy kids.
I gotta watch this show then. That's the case.
Not like this.
Oh.
Not like this.
Oh, Jesus! Did you see how blue her face became? I swear to God! Not like this. Not like this. Really, John? Really? Really, John? It's like what Edna says. No capes. Man with two souls. Hey, didn't she say she was reading that one in Volume 1, actually? She talked about a guy with two souls and all that. Has like this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Wait, what? The man with two souls, the man with four souls? Ursula Burp Diulu. What? Is that her gauntlet? Okay, I'm sorry. I just love these little shakes she does and all that. Just cute. Hold on. She actually touches his Y whenever she's not even used to his Y being like, you know. It's like Raise the Lost Ark. Raise the Lost Ark. Oh, that's a good film, by the way.
Hey, Blake.
Nicely done.
Can I borrow that book you're reading?
Oh. Oh. All the stress. John, you're tripping. Come on, bro.
And I
Move.
said Bumblebee, more like...
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Check what we found.
Hello again.
No, that... Pyrrha? You're supposed to be... That's not possible. What? What? Okay, I know I'm not. I admit that I'm half crazy sometimes, but there's no way. There's got to be an explanation. Hold on.
You're okay! How are you even here?
What do you mean?
I mean, I watched you die. Nope! Never happened. But nope! Everything's fine. Kira is fine. Nothing bad ever happened. Ever.
Jeez.
So you guys want to keep doing comedy segments?
That sounds lovely.
Nora has become self-aware of the narrative and knows what has happened, but it's like she has control of the narrative and is telling everyone that nothing has happened. It's like an absolute denial, but she's still alive. What the... Bro, I just realized you're just tugging at my heartstrings right now. How could you? I saw her. Yeah, I saw her. Yeah. I don't like to talk about that subject. Let's more comedy segments, just like what Ren says. More comedy segments. So they don't want to question it. Just shutting up.